I'm one of those who travels from city to Whitefield through Hebbal every day. Potholes, accidents, traffic jams, and immense damage to the environment is what we go through on a daily basis. I waste nearly about 2 hours on these roads, and the reason for this being the white topping work that's been happening. Is this even necessary? Earlier, the roads were in good condition. If the roads were undertaken with an intention to lessen the maintenance of the roads, why aren't there initiatives being taken to ease in the traffic, which was already a prevailing problem? And this should have been given a priority. Maintenance for the tar roads can happen once in 6 months during the night times, whereas the whole relaying process of this white topping will take easily about 6 months throughout the day and night. Granted, the forecasting wasn't done, but where is the planning? Where has there been an effort to divert the large traffic that flows through these roads to alternative roads? How can it be assumed that the traffic that flows through the ring roads and its service roads to fit just in the service roads which has innumerable potholes? It is unacceptable that even the most basic planning and forecasting hasn't been done. Now, are the roads being constructed of acceptable quality? The rides on few parts have been already open and it already feels bumpy. Being a civil engineer myself, I can say that the roads are not of the quality that should have been of. Of course, there are a lot of people among you who can certify it better and more qualified. This development, what we see, is just nothing but waste of resources, manpower, and taxpayers' money, and of course the time. It is everyone's time that is being wasted. For every day of this work that is in progress, we are losing about 2 hours of productive time, and for over 3 months we are looking at 200 years of productive time that is being lost. Okay, who do we hold responsible for this? Who do we question? I've met a few people to try and make my grievances known. First, I've met one of these traffic cops who stands right in front of these potholes, in the congested service roads, collecting fines, which creates more traffic, by the way. The planning to stand right in front of these potholes because the vehicles slow down and it is easier to hold him is like a very good planning. That is the kind of planning that would be great in all intentions that we can see. But anyways, when asked about who is responsible, he gives an answer saying politicians and government are who are responsible for this, and has no clue how to escalate this issue. And also I approached one of the people who was working on these roads and asked him about the white topping work. He says he's just a labor and contractor is conveniently never available, and I don't have time to meet the local MLA. I have my job and I have my duties to fulfill. I have a few questions. Which department or organization is responsible for such ill-advised projects which don't even take into consideration the needs of people? How can alternative roads not be planned? How can you expect the traffic to flow through these terribly maintained service roads? Next, I would like to ask the traffic police department about the actions they have taken to stand against such projects. You are responsible for smooth traffic and road safety. You have made it compulsory to wear a helmet in order to improve the road safety. But aren't potholes a safety hazard? Furthermore, couldn't you forecast the increase in traffic and thus your responsibility when this work was proposed? Is there any documentary evidence that you have as a department had in fact opposed this work? Third, the government. Why is the government giving such approvals? Isn't the concerns of public your responsibility? Have you ever thought about what problems are being created out of these white topping work that has been happening? We have elected a government to look into such issues. A democratic government is apparently by the people, for the people, of the people. Doesn't seem like it anymore. Fourth, the social activists like Kannada Rakshana Vedike. You guys have always stood for the issues of people of Kannada and Karnataka's pride. You worked tirelessly for the Kaveri issue, that for the farmers, And also recently you have even stopped a Tamil movie from screening because it was affecting the respect of Kannada. Is this not affecting the respect of Kannada Thai? Is this not the Swabhimana of Kannada Thai? Why haven't you spoken up for this issue? This is a ring road and a national highway. Lot of people travel from other states. Is this how we project our state to be like? Fifth, the media. Media does a wonderful job of giving voice to the common man. Then why hasn't there been a discussion or the pressure that has to be built, especially when it is affecting so many people? Finally, we the people. How long are we going to complain to our family and friends? How long are we going to be taken for granted? How long are we going to hope that things are going to get better by itself? How long are we going to keep silent? It's time we step up. As a last resort, I would like to meet my local MLA. He's the one who me and my constituents have elected as our representative. Even though it doesn't come under his constituency, I hope he will help us solve this issue. And I'm speaking in English as Bangalore is a diverse city. I want this to be reaching most of the people who have been affected by this project. Dhanyawad.